And here we are. Yay. Hello, hello.
Cheers.
How is everybody?
Boop.
Oh,
Cheers.
Good.
boop. Cheers.
I'm well, sir.
Like and subscribe.
Subscribe. Well, I am so glad you were here. Thank you for being here. And I want to, the notice just did pop. I did see that a couple of other people are going live, but for those of you who don't know, welcome to Back and Forth with Jaime and Gerald. And this month, Jonathan Dailey is asking us the questions. So there we go. He's got the questions all set up. Questions. Yeah, there you go. Shake, shake, shake. That's like a Shake Your Groove thing from the 70s, wasn't it? Disco?
Shake your groove thing.
There you go. All right. So, people, okay. I'm glad everybody's here. I'm doing this, so I'll stop. How nice. So let's say hi to a few people, shall we?
Hello, a few people.
Hello, a few people. And we have Roman Biscotti, Tangi, who is here. Thank you. And going to be in and out and listening. You're going to see me with Tangi later this month. So you should probably like and subscribe to my channel. Sherry H. Yes. Sherry H. Voices from the Swamp is here. And she is work-lurking.
Work-a-lurker.
Work-a-lurker.
That's what Manasa does. But it looks like Manasa's actually here today.
What?
Oh,
that makes me happy. Sorry.
And the lovely Rosemary, Good Journeys Tarot, who is hosting me. I am going to be on her channel. I am making sure that Rosemary, please put a link into the birthday live thing that we've got coming up on Saturday. Please do that. Oh, and you were with Sherry this past Saturday, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
So there we go. Purple Elephant, Deb H is here. Hello, hello. And Fox with a Book. Hi. And my chat just jumped.
Julie
Kushia Watts.
You know, I think it's the Julie and the Kushia that I do Julia. When my eyeballs see it, it's kind of like, how many triangles do you see? I'm not that complicated. Sorry, Julie. I will do my best to stop doing that because it drives me insane. Anyway.
Just don't call her late for lunch or dinner or to pick out new lace fabric.
I like her too much and respect her too much to do that. So
I love that. And I did what you said and just answered the questions and no embellishments. Connie B, this is good. I was with Jane the Seeker for #Tuesdays with TarotStache exclusively on Jane the Seeker Tarot. She had a reading and she followed the advice. I'm glad that went well. Thank you. Lori is here. Hello, Lori. Manasa. Yay. And She Walks in Beauty is here. Hello. Oh, Manasa said I should be working. Peter J. Watts, and the party continues. Greetings and salutations, everyone. And because you all are here already, just be aware that in November, the Back and Forth with Jaime and Gerald is on Here we go. Is on Tuesday, November 15th.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? We are honored to have two people asking us questions.
Oh,
Julie
nice.
Crucio Watts and Peter J. Watts.
I love that.
There you
I
go.
can't miss that one. Mm-hmm.
I'm so looking forward to that. And if anybody is interested, we're looking at things in 2023, starting in January, because I just secured our December person. Send me information if you would like to be available to that. So it's awesome. And thank you, Rosemary, for doing that. That is great. By the way, yeah, he is now. The energy is good. It lifts up. And see, he's got color in his face. So, and it's like, Lorraine is here. Good to see you. Natalie, thank you for joining. And
Debbie.
Hi, Debbie.
Yes, everyone loves that.
Everyone does that. Yeah. Everyone
Debbie. Yes. Oh, everybody does that. Okay.
No,
I don't care. I want to be different and better. So I'm acknowledging the fact that I do it, so I stop.
So you stop.
Yes.
Because it drives me crazy. It really does. I like my name a certain way, and I do my best to honor others. And sorry, put my hashtag up. I've been fucking it up, and I'm sorry.
Actually, I'll be honest with you. Julia is one of my favorite names. If I wanted to have a child and it was a girl, her name would have been Julia Renee.
Nice.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Very pretty. Yes.
Nice.
Debbie is here. Aquarius Owl. Indigo Jaguar Intuitive Arts. Heather is here. And yes, Saturday you need to go over to Good Journeys Tarot because it's going to be a fun one.
Is it Rosemary's birthday?
It's Rosemary's birthday.
Nice.
And we're talking about the Wheel of Fortune. Patricia Tyree, hello.
Hello.
Yes, we're already booking January. Get booking.
Right.
And if there's enough people, I might be able to convince Jamie to do a second time in the month, but because she can only handle, she has to see if her medications and her spiritual guides and all the deities and the trees will support her in being on a live with me more than once a month. I'm being an ass.
I need a new hashtag that says WTF.
Yeah. Kathy is here. Hello. And Connie B has got to get back to work.
Hi, Connie. Bye, Connie. Thank you for showing up.
And Heather loves your beads. Jonathan. Oh, and if anybody needs Manasseh's email, I don't. Okay.
Okay.
Karen Johnson is here. Karen was at the live this morning when I was doing readings, Tuesdays with TarotStache exclusively on Jane the Seeker. Got a great read from Jonathan and Amanat. Okay, yes, that was great. And I did know my limits, and I did purchase responsibly. And I bought Jamie and I both bought the deck. It's getting shipped
together.
to me.
Yeah,
together. So boom, there we go. So
it's such a pretty deck.
Yeah, it's a pretty deck, and I have some connection with the Orisha and the deity and the Yoruban culture, and it's really, really amazing. So, but okay, everybody, thank you for being here. There's 27 people who are watching. All of the people who are watching the playback, I appreciate you.
Boop, boop.
Boop, boop. So, and for those of you, boop. Yeah. Boop. Yeah. So we are.
Can I interject really fast?
Of course.
So I have no connection because all of my deities are that I am connected to are Celtic. However, the reading was very powerful, And coming from Amanat herself, I'm like, something's telling me something. So, hence the purchase. I'm done now.
Yes. And Manasa said, Orishas, yes. Yamaya and Obatalas. Yes, Obatala. I am actually familiar with all of that. So, anyhow, but so how do we do this? This back and forth started because there's a playlist. Go back and watch it. I'm not going to, we're taking up too much time. People want to see this, right? It's like they want to know the questions. But anyhow, we actually have, I have this. I'm going to divide this up, and Jamie and I are going to be able to ask each other more questions too. But that still means that people can join us. If you want to join us, email me.
So I'm going to give the short version really super quick. We have a past life connection. We know this, many, many lives. And so this is a way of having fun with the community, having fun with our friends, and getting to know the here and now. That's the short version.
That is absolutely correct. And is Tangi looking at the screen right now? Because Tangi, I'm looking to see you. Tangi gave me this little tiny magnifying glass, so I have it attached.
I'm glad you're here.
Anita is here. Hello. An early night, but you've changed my mind. Well, good.
Yay.
Well, good. So Jonathan gets to ask us questions this time. And we have the ability to pass on them,
yes,
if we so choose. But we're going to be honest. So, all right.
I try not to have any repeats. But if I accidentally am asking a question you guys have already covered, just say we've covered that, and I'll toss it to the side and grab another.
Go for it.
Well,
begin.
Do it. Go first.
Ooh, Lord.
Ooh.
Can you think of something that everyone could agree on despite the chaotic world we live in?
Repeat that question again. I'm taking it in.
Can you think of something that everyone could agree on despite the chaotic world we live in?
Yes.
What is yours, Jamie?
I will keep it because there are a couple of political things I could say. There are a couple of other health-related things I could say, but we're not going to do that. So I am going to say no potty mouth needed. Divination is rad.
Okay.
Divination is rad. Okay. I'm trying to think of what I would say that the majority of people would agree on, and to be honest with you, I'm having a hard time doing that right now because oh wow. Repeat the question again and then I will answer it.
Can you think of something that everyone could agree on despite the chaotic world we live in?
Naps are awesome.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Except when you're a child.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
And you don't want them, and then you get older, you're like, why did I fight the naps? Right. For me, I think the thing that I think most people could agree on is love makes the world
work. Okay. I would love to actually have that. I would love more people to act like that is truly what it is. How's that? I'll say it that way.
Yes.
Manasa said that peanut butter is awesome. Deb H. It really does taste like chicken.
Everything does.
So we're all deserving of love. Yes.
Did you see Heather's comment? That one. It was shown to me during the drum journey that Gerald was a teacher in a class I was in a past life. It was very cool. And then
the other one that I was going to show.
Gerald was teaching magical alchemy via inks.
Oh.
I will just say, Yes, probably, because all of my tells are going off. So when I hear something that's true, it's like, yep, that is awesome.
That's amazing.
Yeah. You know, Heather, and I know you're learning tarot, maybe for a later session of Tarot the Stash Way, you could come on and ask me various questions.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So I don't know if people would like to do that. Peanut butter with chocolate.
Ha, Hillary. No shit.
Yes, if I'd say we can all agree, family life is a roller coaster. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Well said, Hillary. Okay.
Number 2.
Yep.
What can you do today that you were not capable of a year ago?
Huh.
What can I do today that I was not capable of a year ago? Speak with confidence about my ability to read and not feel like I am talking crap. That I can honor I am a good reader. And I'm going to give you a minute and say, look who's here. Hello, hello.
Hi.
Imani Oracle. It's good to see you. Thank you. Oh, and Heather, we'll be in touch. We can do that.
Look, it's Ish. Hey,
Shinjin. Hi, Shinjin. Sort of makes sense of all that Lenormand reading. Yeah. Gerald, could you not say my husband? Yeah, that is right. Kathy, I could not say my husband Jeffrey, and that is so deserving of this.
That's right.
I forgot.
Well done. Well done. Now I'm saying belated hi. Oh, April. Ooh, from Seville, Spain. Hello. You're up late.
Nice.
Yes. I'm going to be April's going to be on my channel. We're doing readings with Ben in November, and I'm going to be on April's channel in the beginning of November. It's 10:16 p.m. You're welcome.
Oh, I'm not. No, we were grateful.
Yeah, we were grateful. Oh my gosh.
We were grateful. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll put it this way. I had to get some of my books out, my reference books, to go, am I remembering this correctly? Do I have that right? So that is a beautiful and powerful thing. So Jamie. Oh, wait a minute. Che. There you go. Grateful. Here we go.
I don't have an answer because I have a lot of like, what could you do that you couldn't do? Well, because I was a marathon runner for 10, 11 years, 12 years. And I would say that what can I not do right now is run a marathon at the moment.
Okay.
Just because I haven't done the training.
Basically.
But I don't know that I have something like that.
You picked up in the last year, basically. No.
I mean, because everything stayed pretty consistent. I mean, I'm going back to school, but I'm so short in that journey that I can't tell you. I know they're teaching me a lot of shit that I don't care about, but
no, of course.
That's okay. I did learn. Let me just tell you. Okay, hold on. I did learn the scientific method of management that improved the affordability of the Model T for Henry Ford because he used scientific method of management that he took an assembly of something on the Model T car that was originally 13 hours. He applied scientific method to make the activity better, and he changed it from 13 hours to an hour and a half of assembly.
Nice.
And that's just for one component of the Model T.
Yes.
But he made the car then affordable for the rest of us, please, instead of just the rich.
Very nice.
Wow.
So
and now you know.
And now you know.
And I actually ordered 3 decks because one of them is for Jamie and one is for my Madrina. She doesn't know she's getting it. And if Madrina, if you're watching this, ignore that. Wipe that from your memory. Of course, you were Jamie as she snorts.
She snorts.
Oh,
Thank
you mean
you,
a marathon runner?
Yeah. Yeah. She's like, ooh. All right. What about you, Jonathan?
What can I do today that I haven't been that I wasn't able
Peter.
to do a
That's
year
right.
ago? Well, for me, I guess it would be like trust my own writing, because now I am writing reviews for an online pagan magazine. So
Very nice.
Last edition, I had 2 book reviews and 2 deck reviews, and then I did a because I'm also helping them start their own YouTube channel. So I'm pretty much their face on YouTube. And I did a
Congratulations.
deck review or a deck review as a video. So.
Nice.
Yeah, that is awesome. Deb H said, I can say I am a confident content creator. I couldn't say that a year ago. And boy, I am glad you are. So it's awesome.
I guess she said bootstrapping.
No.
I read that as boob strapping, and I'm like,
I did too the first time.
Bootstrapping.
Wow. Oh, and Manasa said, I've been cooking like a chef thanks to HelloFresh.
Oh,
Something
that's awesome.
I did not do last year or had the interest. Congratulations. That's beautiful.
Very cool. Very cool.
Oh, this is a deep one.
You ready?
Should everyone on the planet be striving toward a common goal? If so, what would that be?
Oh, fuck. That's easy.
You go. Get your first.
Give me my hashtag. And Amanat, since you've been here, this is your first time here. I apologize. I have the sailor's mouth. Be fucking kind. Find kindness. If there is one thing you do, if everybody did it,
yep,
everyone would be valued, regardless. Yep. Kindness.
Yep. Kindness.
I agree.
And yeah. The topic is Jonathan's asking us questions. So that's what he's doing. And we've got, did Jonathan have an old ticker tape machine?
No, I hand cut these out.
Compassion and respect. Here. Nice. Kindness. Repeat the question, please, because I need to answer it.
Should everyone on the planet be striving toward a common goal? If so, what would that be?
Yes. Educate and value the young while honoring the elderly. It's the future that stands on our past. Make decisions based upon how it would affect our grandchildren's grandchildren. That is not mine. I believe that is a Native American, indigenous people approach when they're making decisions. What would happen? So
that's the idea of the 7 generations. Like whatever decision you make, you think about how it affects generations.
Earth first, yes. Love is all you need. Lisa Rhodes is here. And if Heather, sends me an email, she could be January, and we could potty mouth together. So 7 generations, yes. Yep.
Yeah. So my answer is we should all be striving to relearn how to live in harmony with our planet instead of just trampling.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hi, Benabelle.
Hello.
And,
hi, Benabelle.
And by the way, here, not shameless, it's a plug. Guess what? Deck Casual Sunday for Spirit Keepers Tarot Revelations Edition.
Be there, be square.
There you go. Be there, be square. Zane, Benabelle, and Jamie will be there. So
nice.
Be there.
Wandering Mountain Bardic Path.
Yes, and I actually have you down so that we remember who's coming next. So, and it's
Cussing is
yeah,
power,
I'm looking forward to it. So, good stories. So, okay, so perfect.
Next.
Where would you be if all obstacles in your way ceased to exist?
Oh God, that's easy. I'll let Gerald answer for instead of.
I would be a creative quilter, teacher, magician, magical support person, leading a community of creative individuals who are making a difference in the world.
I love that.
I would be an oceanographer, veterinarian, artist, mural painter.
Mm.
Here we go. I would have my
Nice.
doctorate.
There you go.
I would say, see ya,
Yeah.
bitches. Oh.
I would be the leading, well, I would be the creator of a new style of acupuncture called acupuncture past life regressions, and also teach people how to create their own wearable crystal grids.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Lots of traveling around the world, serving the world through my Manasa Wellness. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Would be either in Africa or India living with elephants.
Oh, nice.
Really,
nice.
Deb? I'm surprised. I didn't know you like elephants.
Yeah. See, I've traveled the world and I recommend it to everyone. I just want my own little square patch of the mountain where if you're going to come to visit, I'm going to know it like 900 feet before you're there.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
I just want my own patch of the world where I can ignore some of the shit.
Yep.
I'd be a prima ballerina with 20/20 vision. If you know, you know. Yep.
That can count all the triangles. And if you know, you know.
Yep. I'd be in New Zealand.
Me too, I think.
Yeah.
I would go sit on our friend's porch.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I would get my hearing back. Yes. I'd be time traveling on other planets, but we all know that.
Yes.
Tarot travel writer and environmental bullhorn, at least today.
Yeah. Sure.
Love that.
Why not?
Y'all are amazing.
Mm-hmm.
You're all amazing. And if you're watching this in playback, leave that comment. Tell us what you would do.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. I think that's fun. I like how we're all weaving things together in our answers.
Mm-hmm.
It would be a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little bit of this, and I think it's very exciting.
If you remember, though, even though it's if you had all the obstacles moved from your way, just remember words have power and manifestation is a big fucking thing. So keep saying the words and
yep.
Anyway.
Oh yeah. Bye, April.
Bye.
Bye, April.
Night night.
So the next one I pulled. What has your life experience told you about your destiny?
Oh, that's an easy one too.
Shay. What has your life experience told you about your destiny? I am constantly doing new things and not completing all of the things. I do a lot. I'm a hermit. I'm really good at getting lots of little things.
Me too.
So it's all right. Jamie, what about you?
I can't do it without sarcasm or cussing, so I'm not sure if I should say it out loud.
Well, we expect those from you now.
Well, and it sounds like ego, but it's not meant with ego. You're one powerful bitch. Do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes! She finally believes it! Woo! Woo! Woo!
Oh, Lord. I'm on
Okay, I'll
drink.
move on so that we're not looking at you. We're not looking at you, Jamie.
Oh.
The adventure is in the journey, not in the destination.
Mhm.
It's true. I
Yeah,
am a
I hear
jack
that.
of all trades, a master of none, and sometimes I'm a Jill of all trades, and sometimes I'm a of all trades. That I am not here to fit in the crowd. I also feel I am paying a lot of
Me
karmic
too.
debts in this life. I think
Me
that
too.
is
I'm clearing the
amazing.
shit of the ancestors for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's a heavy pack, but yeah, I can feel that one.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
That's well said. Ashe.
Mhm.
Yes. Jonathan, did you say?
No, I did not.
You're not
So
going to
what
get off without answering it.
what my life experience has taught me about my own destiny is I'm an opener of ways. That's the best way of putting it.
Good for
An
you.
opener of ways.
Mhm.
Okay.
He opens the jar this way. He closes the jar that way.
I am
Oh,
also one
there's-
who helps people find their path.
Mhm.
There you go.
That's how I open ways.
Mhm.
Love that. That's great.
Ooh,
Always
I like
on to the
that
next
common
creative
mindset.
thing, Heather.
Okay. Next one. What if one of your long-held memories isn't actually completely true? Does it matter?
Sorry, I was reading. One more time.
Oh, no,
Yeah. Lori
yeah.
Kramer. Hang on.
Many of us are clearing our ancestors. Oh, yes, for sure. A lot of ancestral work.
Mhm.
Think about how many books have come out recently about ancestral work.
It's
Lot of
important. Yes.
Mhm.
I think people are becoming aware of it.
Yeah.
And the importance that they can do something to make it different.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Mhm.
I am the grit. Ooh,
I like that, Peter.
I like that too.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. What if one of your long-held memories isn't actually completely true? Does it matter?
So I learned from somebody, and it's still one of those things that sticks with me. We're made up of stories, and the wonderful thing is if you can get past the stories to share yourself instead of sharing the stories, because sometimes the stories they become a little convoluted, a little inflated or deflated or whatever.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I am sure, I am sure that is factual. Yeah.
I'm
And I
gonna
it still makes me who I am.
Right.
I'm gonna have you read that question again. I'm listening.
What if one of your long-held memories isn't actually completely true? Does it matter?
Yes, it matters because of what I do with that new information.
Sure. Growth,
Do I
right?
spend time? Do I allow it to release and propel me forward, or do
Mhm.
I allow it to hold me back and make it more challenging? So it's one of those things. I would need to carefully have that experience.
Right. So I'm going to expand on that just a little bit because as you both know, and the rest of the world would not know, and I'm not going to fill them in. You'll get kind of a vague answer, but you'll understand it. In recently learning some information about biological siblings, the story you thought was the story is in actuality not even close to the truth,
Mm-hmm.
but it is still your life and what you lived.
Right.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter other than the truth can make you angry.
Yes.
So that's a multi-level question, really.
It is.
It really is. Yes. Yes. Lots of things in chat, so I can't go back into them. Manasa said, no, most memories are inaccurate. Yes, Jamie, colored by the narrative. Yep.
Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm.
Deb said, doesn't matter to me. There is a lesson to learn no matter what actually happened. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. So.
My long-held memory is positive and true and happened. Even if I was told by Gaia herself that it didn't happen, I wouldn't believe her. Laugh out loud.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, look.
and
Mm.
that question is a full-on essay. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Well, I don't do simple questions. I'm sorry.
We don't do simple answers, so.
I know.
Yes.
That's like, we need an hour for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
And I agree with everything you guys have said. It's the memory is your own. It's how you view the world and how you interact with the world is through that memory. So I don't think it really matters how true the memory is. I mean, especially since we've been told multiple times that when you're remembering the memory, you're actually remembering the last time you remembered it and not the actual events.
Right.
So each time you remember it, you're just remembering the last time you remembered it.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. Kathy said, I'm having an existential crisis right now. I hope being here is helping. I get that. I mean, I don't know what you're going through, but those are tough. Those are tough, and we need to take care of ourselves in the best way possible.
Definitely. Ooh, here's a good one.
If I do say so myself.
What factors do you feel contribute to your ability to remain flexible when faced with a setback?
What makes it possible when...
What factors do you feel contribute to your ability to remain flexible when faced with a setback? I.e., if you're faced with a setback, what do you have internally that allows you to remain flexible?
A sense of curiosity and expectancy that it will all work out. Some people, I have a tendency to go, I'll figure it out. I don't know what it is right now. I need to show up. I need to take one step, and that's sort of how I am. Did I answer that question?
I think
Not
so.
Specifically. Okay.
In a roundabout way, but yes.
One more time.
What factors do you feel contribute to your ability to remain flexible when faced with a setback?
I think, so as angry as I have been at my mother, I think that the way she raised me in 3 different religions, all of which are counterintuitive to one another, but created the space within me, I think that foundation gives me the ability to be flexible, to listen, not to respond, but to hear, to give other people the space to express themselves regardless of how I feel, and to honor the fact that their opinions are different, or their views are different, or their religions are different, or whatever, but that I can take something beautiful from their experience. I would put that at my mother's feet.
Yes.
Those
That's
are amazing.
incredible.
I am Groot. God, Peter, I love you.
I am Groot.
Experience. Coping skills are the shit.
Right.
My connection to spirit. Hang on. My connection to spirit and knowing they have my back no matter what. Yep.
That's a good one.
The ability to detach and see the big picture. I also simply know it is happening as it should. And this too shall pass, I suppose. My creative mindset will find me a way through. Humor, self-love, the eternal sense of belonging, all see me through.
Nice.
I am the Groot.
No, not the. No.
I am Groot. Sorry.
I am Groot.
Being an overachiever, I'm going to get it done. However, I now do that in the flow of the divine.
That's beautiful.
Yes, nicely said.
Yeah, so I agree with Hillary. This too shall pass is one of my main things I say to myself when I'm dealing with a setback. But just being able to, one of the things I do is take a step back, especially when I'm like really getting frustrated and feeling like nothing I'm doing is working. There's a little saying I say to myself all the time is, if it's too hard, you're doing it wrong. So I usually take a step back, rethink the situation, and usually it's like, oh, well, duh, I should just do it this way, and then suddenly it's easy. So for me, it's that being able to take that step back and see the bigger picture versus just being stuck in that that moment.
Nice. And Goot, it's from the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, is that correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Not that you would know.
Yeah, Ben, if you're watching this, I have not seen those movies.
That's a surprise.
Said no one ever when it comes to Gerald and movies.
And opening boxes and packages and shit. Oh my. Moving right along.
Yeah.
I'm not bitter.
No, not at all.
If your best friend was self-critical about a mistake they made, what might you say to them to help them feel better?
Bye, Manasa.
Bye, Manasa.
Manasa.
No adversity, no resilience.
Beneficial tarot.
There you go. Yeah, I love that. Mention and he appears. Okay.
The question one more time.
If your best friend was self-critical about a mistake they made, what might you say to them to help them feel better?
What might I say, or how might I say it? Because those are two different things.
What might you say?
Because I would actually say, God, it really is horrible. You are an awful human being. You should probably not try to do everything again. You should just crawl under a rock, and you should just let that rock weigh you down forever and ever and ever and ever again. Now, how much time do you need before I have to reach down in that hole and grab you up by the scruff of your neck to get you to see the light of day? You tell me. I'll wait. That's one answer. And then the other answer is, that's really tough to hear.
Pull your head out. Really? Get over yourself. You are enough. Pull your head out.
Yep. I love that. Yep.
My response would be, what did you learn from the lesson?
Yeah, but what if there's no lesson? Do you know what I mean? What if it's just somebody being, being a douchebag, and then it makes you...
The perspective is what I'm trying
to do. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. Well, but I think, I'm making fun of this, but there are times when I think as an intuitive person, I know when somebody is actually expressing something to get it out into the open so it can be dissipated. And then other times where they genuinely believe it and it's going to slow them down. So,
I mean, if I'm going to be serious, guys, I mean, it would be, I hear you.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's, yeah. Oh, yeah.
In general, if somebody is coming to me and we're close and they're telling me whatever that is so self-critical, of course, I'm going to be mindful of where they are mentally, but still, no.
This is why I call Jamie when I do. Oh my God, can you fucking believe that? Yeah, you're right.
I'm not going to allow. I allow the words, so don't think I'm like so shitty, but I'm not gonna let a friend sit in that space too long, especially
Right.
Yes, I agree.
you know.
I agree. Yep.
Peter
Okay.
says I need to find a best friend. What? You have a best friend. Her name's Julie.
But does Julie know that?
I would hope so.
Oh, I love it. Kathy Kerr, Peter J. Watts, I'd like to apply. There you go. Everybody lining up to be friends with Peter.
Oh my God, did you see what Tangi said? But Peter, I thought the shy Yeti in your backyard was your bestie.
Nice. You can have one more than one good friend.
He's skipping one.
I am. Would you want to hear it and why I skipped it?
No. I'm trusting your judgment. Move forward.
Imagine you are at a seance. If you could ask any spirit to come forward and speak, who would it be? What would you ask him, her, them?
I'm gonna pass.
I had a feeling you would. Feel free to pass, Gerald, if you want.
I'm going to pass because I've had recent experience with this. So we're gonna exercise the to keep silent. So, what about you? Are you going to answer it or are you going to pass?
I don't know. I've had so many deaths in my life. I don't even know which one I would ask for first, truthfully, just because I've had a lot of death.
Yeah, a lot of tough question. I'd ask the spirit of my late great best friend, pet chicken Chicklet, was the bestest companion ever.
Oh,
there you go.
Here's a better one. If you could teach the entire world just one concept, what would it be?
Seek first to understand and then be understood.
That's a good one.
Even though it's counterintuitive to what you guys witness here, it would be think twice and then open your mouth.
Yep.
I like that one.
Pamela Coleman Smith, I will ask her to tell me everything she knows about secret societies.
Secret societies? Interesting. Yeah.
Nice. Love one another for who they are. Hi, Beth.
Beth.
I teach them how to properly shop in a crowded store. People of my town, pay attention.
Okay. Thanks, Judge.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I love that.
So my answer comes straight from my grandfather. He used to say it to me all the time. We're born with 2 ears and 1 mouth. Listen twice as much as you speak.
Yep.
And I agree, Deb. It's okay to just be.
You got it.
Yes, I agree.
It's a hard lesson for somebody like me because I work 24/7. Yeah, just because of the profession. And that is a hard one for me. So we were at a vet conference last week and I had some downtime and it was so tough to glue my ass down and just be, because that is not a normal course of action.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great answers. Great answers.
Love that. And, you know, I always tell my acupuncture patients, you need that balance between the yin and the yang. If you're too yang, people who are like majorly yang, you know, working 7 days a week, 14-hour days, whatever, they're the ones who end up having illnesses that set them into a yin state. You get like heart attacks or strokes, and ones who like get stuck in bed.
Oh, okay.
Because your body's been like, I just need to rest. Why won't you let me rest? Okay, we're gonna have a heart attack and stroke. Just put you down for a little bit.
Sure.
So Patricia, the funny thing is, so I had a teacher, her name was Sister Emma, and Sister Emma is still my friend to this day. I know Sister Emma, and I don't want to say worshipped, so take that in a loose, as a little kid. I adored her, and I adore her to this day. When Stephen met her, he was like, wow, what did I just
Nice.
meet? She's that just, her energy is beyond. But anyway, she told me the same thing. Sister Emma told me the exact same thing,
Yeah.
Patricia.
Yep. Yeah. Think before you speak.
Mm-hmm.
And conference butt. I get it, Jamie. Yep.
Yeah.
Entire planet is too young. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And Patricia said mine was Sister Mary Pascal.
Nice. That's awesome.
Well, did not have a non-teacher myself. Instead, I had a Hindu teacher who had taken a vow of silence. So it was interesting having conversations with him. You write everything on a chalkboard.
Mm.
Babaji is.
Wow.
That's how I remember his Babaji. I don't remember his full name because I was little. Next question.
Yes, sir.
What benefits does art provide society? Does art hurt society in any way?
What benefits does art give society? Gives the ability to express things that words cannot say. And art should not hurt society. Art should stretch society a bit and help them to grow, because all growth can include pain. So
I would say that it gives it color and creativity. And I'm going to answer Anita really fast. Me too. I had two teachers out of that time period, and they were my saving grace. So I understand completely. Yeah, I just got really lucky with the two. So I get it. And I agree. Tortoiseshell Moon, art can truly heal.
Perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, my thing is that art really helps propel society forward in a way, because it brings forth ideas that you can't vocalize, but you can have the image of. For me, the way art hurts society is not the art itself, it's the way that art is handled. With these galleries, we have to basically beg to get into the gallery, and then you as the artist are barely making money while the gallery owner is making millions off of all these artists that they have. So it's that idea that art is something that can be turned into money versus just being the amazing thing that it is. That's where it hurts society in my way.
So not to be on the hurt part of it, but so that was like when listening to Amanat, right? And the artist that she curated to do the art, that art opens the soul, opens the eyes, gives you a conduit into a completely different world that you didn't even know existed, right?
Right.
How fucking cool is that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
there's a long one. Oh, it's totally appropriate for the time of year. What does the energy feel like moving into November and the dark side of the year? Do you have any magical intentions you wish to set moving into the dark side of the year?
I'm going to speak first again. So sorry, but they come blammo. I don't look at this as a dark time of year. I look at this as a very magical connection to my people kind of year or time of year in which everything gets really easy to hear and see. And if you
Yes.
just shut the fuck up for a second, it's amazing what comes at you. So I don't look at this as dark and dreary. I mean, and I know, seasonal affective disorder and all that stuff. Setting that stuff aside, the real world things that happen to my friends, your friends, etc. This is the time of year where it gets popping. So I don't see dark. I see bright white light and lots of yellow and yummy.
Yeah. Lots of orange.
Yeah, there's that too.
And I would say it's definitely the time for me to go because many of the things in the world slow down and the noise drops off. I can hear to the things that I haven't been able to hear because of all of the activity. And for me, very much it's the time to pick up on what it is that I need and focus on what I need and how I can set those things and light a fire under those. So, yeah. What about you?
This time of year is definitely when I do, I think, my most creative work. It's the time of year that's really, I think, part of it is going inwards this time of year. Everything goes inwards. Even the flora and fauna go inwards, right? And by being able to have that inward focus, our truths are able to come out versus the light. The reason why I said dark is thinking the yin and yang. That's how my brain always works.
Sure.
So, and the light side is always, or the bright side, whatever you want to call it, is when people are very active and going and doing and striving, whereas the darker side of the year is more about pausing, introspection, really just like putting what we've had going in the light side of the year into our repertoire, basically.
I want to be a smart ass. I want to be a smart ass and say pause. What's pause? PAWS? I have dogs. I have pause.
Yes.
Yeah, I've got lots of pause in here, especially Toby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And Rain's Kitchen and Garden says, October is the craziest month of my year. November brings me a 4 of Swords vibe.
Yeah.
And Tangi lives like a hermit as of November 1st every year. I stock up on food and supplies and hibernate until spring.
Yep.
So, yep. Yeah.
What's the next one?
What's the most sensible thing you've ever heard someone say?
The most sensible thing I've ever heard somebody say?
Sensible thing you've ever heard somebody say.
Pause before opening your mouth.
Silence is golden. Shut up and get rich. From my very Catholic Nana and very Irish Nana.
There you go.
Yeah.
What about you, Jonathan?
Well, for me, it's something I've already said, but for me, the most this too shall pass. Anytime you're like stuck in something where you're feeling very blah and stuck, this too shall pass. You got to learn the lesson. If you're in a moment of like complete happiness, remember this too shall pass. So embrace every moment while it's still.
Oh, Kathy, interesting.
Be water. Bruce Lee. Love that. People wrapped up in themselves make very small packages.
And Tangi, take your shoes off when you come in the house. I love that.
That's here too. No shoes in the house.
Yeah. Food first. A homesteading friend told me to concentrate on growing food before anything else when I started my homestead adventure. Nice. Yeah. Got to go for the long haul there. Yep. Yep. Yeah.
There's a difference between being interested in something and committed.
That's true.
Yeah. Very nice. Love that.
God knows. Scientific management. Not so interested. Love
that.
Go ahead.
is it better for someone to have a wide range of superficial knowledge or deep knowledge about a few things?
Hashtag I feel called out. As I said earlier, I think they both have their place.
Yeah, I can't say.
If the person who has the little bit of knowledge about everything thinks they are all that, they are horribly wrong. And the person who has the deep knowledge can't appreciate or understand the little bits of knowledge, and the people who only want or need to know it at the surface level, there's a problem. So
yeah, I can't say, for me, I can't say what someone else, I think that in my life,
it's a subjective question for sure.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, in my life, there are some things that I want to stay superficial, and there are some things where, well, no, I really need to know the inner workings of your spleen. Sorry, or I need to know, well, your heart shouldn't be 11 millimeters. There are things that you have to invest yourself in to be thoroughly knowledgeable, but not a know-it-all. How's that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think there's some great stuff in the chat. I agree. It is subjective, because sometimes we really want to understand that deep, deep knowledge, and sometimes we need it for survival, and other times it's just fun.
Yeah.
So that's great.
And there's nothing saying you can't do both. You could be really good at a couple things and okay at a bunch of other things. So.
Yeah, and Beth said, Espacio Rising, I think that depends on how the person uses their gifts. As a journalist, I had to know a little about a lot. When I worked in law, I had to be a specialized expert in one thing.
Yeah, same here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
and you're right. Knowledge is power. And by the way, knowledge and understanding evolves. And so must our ability to acquire that and use it and remember it. So there you go. Yeah, Jamie. We want our heart surgeon to know what they're about, but maybe they wouldn't be much use at a pub quiz.
Yeah. Right. Well, I could tell you a lot about your dog, not necessarily about you, but.
And Julie said there's an importance to both. Absolutely. That's why I like to have a list of people who are my phone of friends when I need them. Tell me about this. What do I need to know about this? So, yeah. Yep.
We have time for one more?
Yes, that'll be perfect. Yes.
Okay, because there was one that my guides were very insistent I pick up, and I didn't understand until I picked it up and read it. And like, oh, of course. No wonder they're being insistent. If you could speak to your ancient ancestors, what would you ask them?
One more time.
If you could speak to your ancient ancestors, what would you ask them?
Go ahead, Gerald.
Yeah, I'll get right on that. If I could speak to my ancient ancestors, what would I want to know?
What would you ask them?
What would I ask them? What was it you didn't want me to forget?
So in all seriousness, I'll answer it two separate ways, okay? Because it would honestly be two sides of a coin. I would say what Beth would say, which is I would ask them to tell me their stories. But there's a part of me that I would say, what the fuck were you thinking? Really? Did we really need this? Did we really need this? And I know people would say, yes, that's the path. That's the yada, yada, get you where you're going, yada, yada. I got all that. and called that, it would still be, yo, yo.
Yeah. Yeah.
We could have done without this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no,
Yeah.
I think that I would be exactly like Beth. Let's sit down. Let's talk. Let's tell me the stories. I mean, because the one person that I miss the most from this planet, from this plane of existence, would be my grandfather. He and I were very close. And his life story was hella interesting. And he had a beautiful voice. I still have the last voicemail he ever sent me. So on the day that we found out that his cancer was back, I was running a race, and I got the voicemail after the race, and I've kept that voicemail. So every time I've switched my phone, it's been crisis. Like, I cannot lose this.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
he had a way of saying my name, and nobody else says my name that way. And the one person that did is gone. My dad died, So it's kind of like, yeah, no, I would sit and talk story for sure. As my Hawaiian friends say, yeah, let's talk story. Let's do it.
Let's talk story.
Let's talk story. Yep.
And that's totally what you guys answered for me. So
yeah.
Yeah. Well, gosh, thank you, Jonathan, for joining us.
Fun. Yeah.
Jonathan Dailey. His links are below. And what do you have coming up on your channel, Jonathan?
Next Tuesday, it's going to be me and Betsy again, our usual fourth Tuesday. And then who do I have on November 1st? Is someone coming on November 1st? And my brain went blank.
You need a calendar, friend.
I do have a calendar, but it's way over there. So. November 1st is...
Yeah.
Oh, right. I just remembered. Yes, nice fat calendar. The creator, or not the creator, the curator, I guess, of the ETA, Tarot, and Oracle. Emerging Toronto Artists is what the ETA stands for. Yes, that looks a lot like Kelly's.
No, it shouldn't. Just the outside, not the inside.
Just the outside, yeah.
Thank you for being here.
Yes, thank you. I ask this every time, and I get the look. Jamie, what do you have coming up on your channel? Okay. Jamie, what do you have coming up?
I have a deck casual on Sunday with the delightful Gerald Zane, my man. Not my man, but my friend, my man. My own personal Jesus. He's over there. He's my man. And Benabel Wynn. We will be talking about the ever elusive Spirit Keepers Revelation Edition.
Got it. You got it.
Yes, but it will not be on my channel. It'll be on that guy's channel. I'll be there for the discussion.
It'll be here. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, I do the same thing, Jonathan. I always think, okay, it's going to be that way, go the opposite.
Yeah. I'm with Rosemary on Saturday. Looking forward to that. I'm hosting the deck casual for the Spirit Keepers Tarot. And then on Monday, I am doing a laugh and learn with Joe from The Power of Purpose. We're finalizing the topic. It will be related to working towards well-being. So that will be good. And then on Tuesday, I have a laugh and learn with medium Betsy Palmer, and we're talking specifically about psychic hygiene. Psychic hygiene. So that will be very good. And then next month, the back and forth with Jaime and Gerald is on Tuesday, November 15th, and Peter J. Watts and Julie Kucha Watts are asking the questions. So just basically like and subscribe to everybody. So thank you. So,
Thanks.
And Heather said, I had no idea I wasn't subscribed to Jamie.
Yep.
So, thank you. And oh, there it is. Thank you, Rosemary. Beautiful. And you all are great. Appreciate everybody for being here. Thank you. Psychic hygiene. That's the next best thing to clean feet. Yes. So, all right. Yeah. So, all right, everybody. Thank you very much. I'm going to take us out with our music. So here you go. Bye.